And Markel, Kent Greatser, Camp, that's me. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
You had a big game on Saturday, 76 yards at a touchdown. Tell us a little bit about the game for you.
Well, first, I just appreciate, Coach trusting me, putting me out there to make those plays. And I think it was most exciting to be out there with the boys and just basically grinding out those yards every play. And then secondly, once I scored and we were all celebrating, it was just the love and the support that I got from everybody. I think that was one of like the biggest things that I took from that was everybody supporting me. And of course I couldn't have done it without the mob, though they made the hole and I just walked in, and I couldn't be more appreciative.
That was in the fourth quarter. Tell us a little bit about who were some of the guys out on the field when you got the touchdown.
Well, the people that was on the field were people like Connor Bishop, Connor Finucane, I believe Booby. Booby was on the field at the time, and Jamel. But all those was on the field at the time, and they were definitely there to congratulate me once I scored. And Sam Barzak, as you know, he picked me up, and that was different for me, but I definitely enjoyed it for the most part.
What's been your West Point experience so far?
So far, it definitely been a challenge. As everyone knows, it's a challenging school. But for the most part, I think it's the people. The people definitely helps you keep going, definitely helps you every single day. And I think the hardest part for me personally was just the everyday grind. It gets real grind, it gets real gritty and everything. So I think the people is who definitely helped me keep going every day, even when I was at prep and during COVID. And then I came to the academy and things were starting to change a little bit, but you're also restricted at the same time. And so I just definitely look forward to coming up, playing ball, being with my brothers every day. And that's definitely kept me going.
And when you talk about that, how do you learn to manage time so you can do all the different things that you have to do academically, military, and you come out here and play Division I football?
It definitely comes with just experience, doing it, seeking out the help that you need, because there's multiple people here to help you with time management skills, different agenda, calendars, things of those natures to keep you organized so you can better time manage. But mostly reaching out and getting the help when you needed it definitely helped me personally with my time management skills.
So where are you from? Why did you decide on West Point?
I'm actually from Georgia, Allenhurst, Georgia, small town south of Savannah. But I chose West Point personally. I wasn't heavily recruited out of high school. I was a smaller running back, linebacker, and I personally didn't know about West Point. And then my coach, he wanted me to meet somebody, which was Coach Ware, and he's no longer here, but he recruited me and gave me the opportunity to come play here. And that was out of the other school that was recruiting me, this was the best one that I had. And I was just grateful to have an offer from them. And mostly I came here because, like I said, that was the best offer that I had personally. And I also thought about like my future and what I wanted out of myself and out of football.
Very good, thank you.
Of course.
Go ahead, Sal.
Hey, Markel, how are you?
How you doing? I'm doing great.
I'm doing good. Can you talk about there's probably not a better feeling than scoring that first touchdown in college, right? And can you just talk about the work that you put in to get there, and maybe you describe a little bit what the feeling was like? But I mean, maybe can you go into that a little bit more?
Most definitely. So I definitely put in a lot of work to get there. When I first came here, I started as a slot back my freshman year. And then into the spring, I moved to B-back. And it was hard going into the transition and learning my plays from a different position. But the grind it's going to be hard regardless. But honestly, I just want to thank everybody who kept pushing me and told me to keep going and telling me not to give up. And that's who was grinding with me, and that's who kept me going the entire time. But it was definitely long nights and long days in the weight room, trying to put on weight, constantly eating and putting on calories. So it was definitely a grind, even learning my plays from the B-back position, getting the coaches to trust me. And then also coming back from my injury at the beginning of the season. So it was definitely a grind to get back to where I am, and I'm just grateful.
Coach Davis mentioned one of your high school coaches who he knew that helped suggested that maybe West Point was the right spot for you. What's your high school coach's name, and can you talk about his role in getting you to West Point?
Oh, most definitely. His name is Coach Sills, and he's a great guy. Honestly, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be where I am today with football. He's been coaching me since I was younger. He's really like a pops to me when it comes to football and even life. And he helps me through like little things. And, he's definitely hard on me, but it's definitely tough love. It's never personal. He just wants the best for me. And I'm just thankful for him. And I know he knows that how much I'm thankful for him, but I can't explain like the gratitude that I have for him. And I'm forever going to be grateful for what he's done for me and what he's done for my career.
Absolutely. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead, Tom Shanahan.
Tom Shanahan, hey, Markel, did you say Coach Sims, S-I-M-S?
Coach Sills, Sills.
And what's his first name?
His first name is Derek.
Is he the head coach or an assistant coach?
At the time, he was my defensive coordinator.
Okay. And so, like you mentioned, you're very grateful to him. I'm wondering what you were thinking about him when you were going through Beast Barracks.
Okay. During that time, I couldn't think about anything but my next meal. I was just focused on getting through the Beast Barracks and definitely finishing. But I was still definitely grateful for even being there, being in the position I was at.
Yeah. And what would you say would be the turning point? Because, it's tough for everybody to get through that first year. What would you say is the turning point for you to get to where you are today?
My biggest turning point was definitely just my mindset about the entire situation and everything that was going on. I learned to turn, my failures into lessons and build off of that and try to build a foundation for myself and what I wanted out of the situation and what I wanted out of West Point as a whole. So I think my mindset and my mental was a big turning point personally for me.